Okay, what is up, y'all? Let me fix my lighting. Jesus. I'm sorry, y'all. I got the ring light like posted up on my top shelf. And so that's basically gonna be my lighting. I think we'll go with this one today. Okay, so Potomac. I know this is super late, but I had so much stuff due on Sunday and Monday. I had my second midterm on Monday, and then I have my third midterm on Monday. I have my term, I have like 2 term papers and a midterm due in the next week and a half. I'm just exhausted. But I'm gonna be talking about the Potomac fight because, child, this was a lot. First of all, shout out to Bravo for basically doing the absolute unexpected and actually showing us the entire fight. Basically, it picked up right where it left off. It went straight into what was left off last week, and immediately Monique started throwing hands. And it was really a shock because I was like, oh shoot, they showing everything. They're showing everything in this. Oh my God. And then basically you have, from what I saw, from watching multiple times, Monique grabs the hair, and I feel like Candace, her vision was kind of off, and that's what made her throw the wine, and I think maybe that's what cut Monique. And literally, Monique had her like a rag doll in one hand, and then she was like a bop it, like bop it, bop it, bop it, open palm, like whack-a-mole. Like the bop it toys, I can't remember what it was called. And, you know, everybody's trying to break it up. You know, you got 5 or 6 producers coming in trying to give it. I was like, oh, Lord, this don't look good. Now, here's the thing. I'm not putting the blame on one person specifically. I put it on the both of them. These are 2 grown women that could have had a sit-down conversation, but instead let it escalate to this point. Y'all should have talked in the beginning. Candace should have talked about the Charisse thing. Monique should have forgiven her. When it came to the whole thing at the cabin, you know, Monique should have accepted an apology. Was Monique projecting some of her anger on Candace? Yes. Is the whole thing with the rumors and her marriage getting to her? Yeah. Does you think Karen just is a contributor to that? Possibly, maybe. However, that did not warrant Candace getting beat up like that. It really didn't. The ladies' reactions, Karen was disappointed, you know, because these are 2 girls that she cares about. Giselle and Robin were having, you know, a field day on the sideline, and they finally got the excuse to get Monique fired. Wendy is just in pure shock. It's like, Giselle, I did not sign up for this. And Ashley's walking out the bathroom like, what the hell happened? So they finally get them apart. Candace is spitting out, you know, hood rat, get that ghetto bitch away from me. And I did not like that. I really did not. It made it sound like that she was trying to sound like I'm beneath you. And I hate it. I hate when black folks do that, because there's a certain type of black folks that look down on others that are at that level because of their background or whatever. But we can get into that later. Monique is on a separate room with a producer. She's trying to get out. That poor producer. That poor producer. He's trying to do his job, and honestly, you know, Monique goes out the back, and the other producer are trying to get Candace in the car to get her out because they know Monique is going to come back. And then Monique starts running after the car, and then like 3 producers basically hold her back. She's like, let me go. Let me go. They send her home. Both of them in the car talking to their husbands. Candace is like more worried about her image as like portrayed as ghetto and hood rat. And I'm just like, bruh. This is annoying. Just the hood rat and ghetto terms. I just don't like it. Monique's talking to Chris. Chris is like, you know, that's embarrassing. He sounds disappointed. And Monique is like, no, I don't care. Like, I don't care. Hang on. Oh, sorry, y'all. It's them scammer curls. They are annoying. So we get the morning after, Wendy and Giselle talking about how they're raising their girls to be strong black women and good examples. Listen. Y'all need to stop putting the exemplified black woman on everybody, okay? First of all, if you're looking for representation on a reality TV show, you doing something wrong with your life. Second of all, trying to make a black woman, putting that pressure to be the exemplified black woman, That does not exist. You're putting all that pressure on us. We are all not perfect. And third of all, y'all act like you never been like provoked into a fight. Like, granted, yes, they were at work, but for regular day people, y'all acting real humble, acting like you never got in a fight before. Like, seriously. And also, to the people who are like taking like Candace's side and agreeing with the ghetto hood stuff, y'all are those people that were raised in Section 8 or the projects like the rest of us. Your parents got a good job, moved y'all to the suburbs, forgot where y'all came from. There, I said what I said. Okay, and then we get Karen and Ray. She's doing something for his birthday. She's getting stuff set up with chefs. She also has a therapist coming to talk to them. Also, she gives them the recap of the fight and everything, says how, you know, she's disappointed in the both of them and how she wanted to invite them to her high school reunion, but now it's like she can't invite them at all. And so we got that. Then we have, well, we really didn't get anything of Robin. We never do. We have Ashley and Michael. So Ashley and Michael, they have a sit down, and basically Ashley talks about the post-nup agreement and adding another clause to that so that in the case of divorce, her and Dean are right. Now, from what I've been told, the prenup agreement, you know, basically it expired this year. So the post-nup agreement that they signed back in 2018, that expires in 3 years. So I'm guessing Ashley is getting, you know, her insurance. You know, she got baby number 2 on the way. So that way she can secure that alimony, secure child support, and secure a Bravo check. So, hey, y'all call her dumb, but she's actually smart getting that money together. Where did we go off? Oh yeah, Giselle. So Giselle and the girls fly to Atlanta for the opening of their dad buying them a restaurant. He bought them in Arizona's. Update on that. The Arizona's here. It closed down. It's under new management. I live in the Atlanta area, so that's how I know. Go to Atlanta Journal-Constitution, look that up. Anyway, Giselle also invited her dad, who is not the biggest fan of Jamal. We come to find out that he did not come to the wedding because Jamal was already cheating on Giselle during the engagement. So I'm like, so you still married this man even after he cheated on you? Y'all had 3 kids, cheats on you and members of the congregation, has side babies, and now you want to get back together with him years later? Storyline. I'm just saying. But she has to sit down with her dad, and, you know, as any dad would, since he's on TV, he's like, you know, whatever you feel is best, I support you. We can get to Monique and Chris back in the house, the aftermath of that, and Chris is trying to save her on camera, you know, talking about how he's disappointed and, you know, you gotta worry about your image, and Monique is basically like, I don't care. And she basically, you know, says she kind of blacked out and she doesn't have the remorse. She was asking for it. Listen, I understand. Like, even as like a teenager, whenever I felt the need to get into a fight, I gotta think about what I gotta lose. And Monique stands a lot to lose a lot, because word on the street is that Andy's probably going to fire either her or Candace. Now, they have a clause in their contract saying that they can't fight with cast members physically. In the case of Monique, she violated her contract. However, this fight was the major tipping point for the season. It was the biggest lead-in, so she brought them ratings. At the same time, you have Candace, who is still pushing the traumatization of this. And I'm not trying to say the girl didn't get traumatized or had injuries, but she has been pushing it, especially this week. So, honestly, I feel like the word on the street is, from like the bloggers that I follow from YouTube, that basically, you know, this was, because this episode was before the charges were brought up, because the charges came up like a week later. The charges were dropped because Candace had reached a settlement with Bravo, so I think she's guaranteed another season, also with a pay bonus. I don't know if Monique's getting demoted, because a lot of people are comparing it to the whole Portia and Kenya situation, and basically Portia had to go and beg the Bravo to let her keep her job. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if Monique's coming back. Initially, I was like, okay, once the clause thing came out, yeah, I thought she could be fired, but at the same time, she brought Bravo ratings. And right now, from the viewers that have sense, they realize that Giselle's the puppet master, and both of them are in the wrong. So, yeah, it's just, even watching this episode, I was disappointed. You know, with all the stuff that's been happening in the last week, I was really disappointed in watching this. So I was just like, even almost a whole year later, y'all still ain't shut your shit. Like, come on. And honestly, I'm hoping the reunion is in person. And they can have New York in person. They can do Potomac in person. I'm sure Maryland is not as bad as California, because California outpaced New York for COVID cases. But anyway, we then get to the next day with the restaurant opening and all that. And, you know, the dad's there, Jamal's there, the girls are there. You know, basically it's like, okay, I see the extras. All right. They have the people in the restaurant. Everything's going good. The girls are working in the back as hostesses, and then dish bus boys and bus girls and all that. And, you know, basically you have Jamal, Giselle, and her dad talking. And basically, you know, he's like, you know, I'm going to treat your daughter right. I hope you can accept this. And he's like, okay, sure. And then the dad excused himself to the bathroom. Baby, they had that daddy on a hot mic. He's like, he is not here for this. He is not here for this. Basically, he's like, why would she do this? He has like 6 or 7 baby mamas. This is exactly why I wasn't here for him the first time. I'm like, Lord Jesus. Old people be spilling all the tea. Like, they don't care about people's feelings. They be telling you the truth. Before I end this, I completely forgot about this. So the day after everything happened, Candace is at home. She got her headband on. She got her tea. You know, doesn't think she's concussed, but she's fine. But basically, she's like, look, I'm done trying to apologize. And, you know, next week we see her in the trailer going to therapy and basically kind of realize where she was in the wrong. And so we see some improvement there. She's showing improvement. I feel like the day after that, she knew that this was going to make the final cut of the show. And she knew that basically not everybody's going to be on her side, like audience-wise. So she knew that basically she had to make it look like, I want to improve myself. Meanwhile, you have Monique basically not showing any remorse. And even with next week's thing, you know, Giselle brought her own security. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Basically, everyone's coming for Monique. Karen's being neutral. Ashley's on her side. Giselle, Robin, and Wendy are basically not having it. I don't even know if they're going to even hear her out. But, oh, man. It's going to be a lot. How many episodes do we have this season? Because I know the usual amount, because they filmed all of this before COVID hit. They filmed all of it before the pandemic hit. So I say about 18 episodes, because we're only on episode 9. So I think about 18 episodes. So I think we're going to get 18 episodes and then the reunion. Because I know the season finale is supposed to be like Robin and Juan getting engaged at the Christmas party, and the allegedly Michael and like White Chris are gonna get in a fight. I was like, oh shoot, oh my god. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. This fight happened in like November, like early November. I remember when it happened and the news broke. So I feel like they're gonna be stretching this out because they have 18 episodes. They got 18 episodes, maybe 16 or 18. I don't know. They're going to be stretching this out because from when the fight happened to the season finale, there's like a month span of stuff. So they're going to stretch this out. Anyway, that's my little review on it. Let me know how you guys feel, whose side y'all on. And I'll see you guys next week for my next Potomac review. Bye.